I'm back. I'm checking my teeth. Like, you can tell that something's in my teeth from far away. You know what's really annoying that can be not annoying if you don't let it have the power to be annoying to your days and your time and your time on earth? It's what people think of you. I honestly think that's like the biggest thing that holds people back. But for people that can just avoid it and ignore it and just, well, not avoid it because that's pretty unavoidable, but for people that can just learn to not care and learn to not give a fuck about what people think and do what they want to do, I think that is one of the most powerful skills that you can have. Just the art of not giving a fuck about anything that anyone says or about anything. Because honestly, if you think about it, a quote that I recently heard that I found pretty inspiring was that the life expectancy of human beings is around 79 years. That's 79 summers and 79 winters. And after that, that's it. And if you really, really think about quantifying those summers and winters, and like, I've already spent 25 out of 79. God, I can't speak. 79 winters and summers that we have in total, which is insane because that's not a lot. And for you to just not do anything you want to do just because of what someone thinks or someone says about you, it's kind of crazy because you really don't have that much time on earth to just abide by other people's rules or listen to what they have to say or listen to the things they have to say about you and how they judge you and things that they think makes them better than you. There's just definitely not enough time on earth for you to care about those things. And it's easier said than done, but once you continue to put your mindset to it, it's something I'm working on still, but once I continue to build my confidence and not really like think about the noise around me and just focus on what I want to do and where I want to go and those things that drive me all the way, those little moments of inspiration or motivation to push myself all the way to the end and get to the goal that I set for myself, that's all that really matters. Because I don't know, it takes a lot of learning and practice and getting used to be able to develop that skill where you just simply don't care. Being put in scenarios where you have to apply that skill actually helps a lot. So for example, this is like a stupid example. I don't know if it's just me, but I hate it. I hate having people that I know in real life on my social media because then I just feel on edge every time I post something. And I don't know if anyone else does this, but if I post something and I check on who looks at it, I'll like think to myself, this person's gonna think this about what I said or what I posted, or this person's gonna unfollow me and like this person's gonna think I'm weird, or this person that I know in real life is just gonna judge me and think that I'm silly for doing this stuff, or like silly for posting what I posted, or just like simple things like that. It feels so restricting. It's just very frustrating when things like that happen. So for me, I honestly hate it when I have mutuals in real life following me on social media because I feel like it holds me back. I just have to remind myself and realize, who cares? Who cares if they see this? Who cares if I post this? Who cares if I spam post? Who cares if they get annoyed? They can unfollow me if they want, because why are they following me in the first place? If you think about it, like, why do people follow you? Because they want to see you, because they want to see what you're up to, because they care about seeing you. So if they have such a problem with how you are, it's kind of on them, because why are you following me on socials when you're judging me for being myself on there? Like, it doesn't make sense. I couldn't care less about keeping mutuals or keeping friends at this point, because if they're your friends, they would not care. That's it. Point blank, they would not care. Also, today, I've had some random person go through my recent videos, and if you're watching this, hello. But they've been just giving me a thumbs down on every recent video that I've posted. So it's silly. It's silly to think about that someone has time to actively hate on you for everything you do when they can't even do anything themselves. They're hiding and they're hating. They're H&Hing. It would just be so silly for me to actually get affected by things like that. People that want to rain on your parade or like make you feel shitty about things that you do or plan on doing or your aspirations and your goals. But yeah, it'd just be so silly if I stopped doing what I wanted to do because someone is hating on it. My camera's like overheating right now, so I might have to pause and come back 1 second. I feel like this topic is very prominent in my life right now just because of my last video of starting over. For me, that video being public and anyone being able to watch it is very frightening and it's very scary. Like I said in the video, I was hesitant on even posting that I posted that video. It's such a vulnerable state that I'm in talking about my life, and I did it regardless because I was like, well, I talked about my life. This is like basically for me. And I get that I'm putting it out there on the internet where anyone can judge me, where anyone can say what they want. But the thing is, I need to do this for myself just so I can learn to not care. Just putting myself in uncomfortable situations or spots so I can get used to feeling the way I do, just so I can build more confidence. And I think this is like a small step towards getting that confidence. And I don't know. If I wanted to do something and I was too scared of what people thought, and I always doubted myself or hid or not gone after what I wanted, then that would just keep me from learning how to handle these situations and building this part of my character. I think it's so necessary for me to put myself in these situations where I am forced to grow as a person and forced to develop new ways of thinking and learn new ways of not caring. I think that's crucial. I don't know what else to say besides I think that's so important. It kind of deals with the question of which type of person you admire more. The one that is a risk taker, that goes outside the box, that strays away from the mainstream path that everyone else takes? Or do you admire someone who excels while they're reaching their end goal, going the mainstream path? I guess what I'm trying to get at is that for me personally, when I admire someone, I think it's more of what they've gone through, the ups and the downs and everything in between that makes them develop the character that they have now, the personality that they have now, and where they're at. It doesn't matter to me if they reach their goals yet or they haven't at all. I guess I have a lot of admiration for people that go through a lot of battles and chase passions and dreams and just do the things that other people would judge them for, and they learned to not care or give a fuck about anything else. I think honestly being back online is kind of like a reminder that, oh yeah, and like not everyone's gonna like you. You're not gonna please everyone with everything you do, but that doesn't matter. All that matters is that you're doing this for yourself, and that's what I'm doing. I do these things in life for myself, because if I were to spend however many summers and winters I have left not doing things that I wanted to do, I would probably kill myself by the end of the I would probably, I don't know, that's just a life not worth living. Usually when I talk about these things, it's not a script, it's not something that I've written down and prepared to talk about, so my thoughts are kind of a mess, but hopefully everything read properly. Yeah, man, I just know a lot of people, even me, steer away from doing what they want because of how they think people are going to judge them or see them. And that's something we all can work on. Another thing we can all work on is being more supportive to your friends or to strangers that you come across online, because who knows their background story, who knows what they've been through, and who knows how much it's taking for them to post online or to do what they want to do. So the least you can do is just be more supportive of people. I'm trying to do too. This might probably be another whole separate video on its own, but I hate when I get really close to someone and I become really good friends with them. I hate the switch up. There's like a switch up where they're really nice, and for some reason they start joking with you in more disrespectful ways than before, and it's just like, I get it, we're really close, but like, I just don't understand why when you get really close people start becoming disrespectful in what they say or what they joke about with you. Like cool, we're good friends, but it doesn't mean you have to treat me like shit, you know? Like, but that's a whole another story. I'm very quick to recognize that, and I'm very quick to just distance myself from that, because I don't think it's a good thing for you to hear these disrespectful comments or jokes from someone you're really close to. It just doesn't make sense to me. What do you think? Because for me, I just hate it. Okay, well, I have to head to the gym before they close, and it's getting late, so I'm just gonna end this video. I hope this video made sense. I don't know if I was just kind of rambling in a circle, because that tends to happen every time I have a lot to think about, a lot that I want to say. It's kind of a mess, but I enjoy doing these longer videos where I just talk. I'm probably not the only one thinking about these things, and like, yeah, I just want to be able to talk to someone. So hopefully the more I do these videos, the more comfortable I get with talking. And dude, my finger's broken, so don't look at my fingers. All right, I'm gonna go now. It's kind of I think my next thing would be to buy a mic, because I'm tired of holding this phone. Tired of it.